Do what it do, what it do. Another episode on Let's Level Up podcast.
Don't think about the moment. Think about the bigger picture.
What it do, what it do, what it do. This is another episode on Let's Level Up podcast with your host, Ricky Rodriguez. Yo, today we have a very, very, very special guest, man. For me, my personal self, an Atlanta legend. You know what I'm saying? I seen him. I seen his growth from the beginnings, really, man. Cause I used to do music back in the days, and really, like, you wouldn't see so many Hispanic, people in the music industry in Atlanta, and he inspired. I know he's part of an inspiration for a lot of people in the music industry nowadays that are Hispanics. So as you can see, let's give it up for the homie Kap G in the building. What's up, bro?
What's up, my bro?
Hey, it's an honor having you here, man. Appreciate you coming to the platform, man. How you feeling today, man?
Man, I'm feeling good, man. I feel good every day, you know what I'm saying? I'm blessed.
That's what's up, man. I appreciate you coming through. For the people that probably don't know you, but come on, man. Y'all got to know Kap G. Can you let them know where they can find you on social media, bro?
Yeah, y'all can find me at The Real Kap G on all platforms.
Yeah, bro. And appreciate the homie PG Get Five, man. He put, he made this happen for real, bro. He connected me with you. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate him. Shout out to him for real, because he ain't had to do it. I ain't even asked the homie. I had an interview with him, and out of nowhere, he texted me like 2-3 days. Hey, bro, Kap.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I was like, bro, I appreciate you. That's love. You know what I'm saying?
Homie, he be grinding.
Yeah, I appreciate him, man. And so you was born in Atlanta, man?
Yeah, Grady baby. Man.
Grady baby. Okay. Yeah, that's where my son's from. He a Grady baby. Yeah, he a Grady baby. Nah, that's what's up, man. How was it growing up in the city, man?
Growing up, so I grew up on the south side, so I mean, for me it was regular, like, you know what I'm saying? I understand. I probably had a different life from people who my skin tone, though, because, like, if you from Atlanta, like, Hispanic, you gonna grow up, like, in the Hispanic neighborhood. So I grew up in the, in College Park, like, black neighborhood. So I don't know, it was just, I guess it was different, but for me it was normal, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's your it's where you come from. You get adapted to where you come from your environment. Yeah, same on my end, man. When I was younger too, of course you had, like, I was in Marietta. It was a lot more Hispanics in Marietta.
Yeah.
But the neighborhood I lived in, it was black dominated. So It was just really me and another homie who was Mexican, who we follow the trends of the black community. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was the Mexican. Like, you had the Mexicans that wore the Cortez, that wore the Dickies, all that. I was with the black community, which I wore, the Jordans. I wore the Nikes. I wore the Jabos, the Red Monkeys. You know what I'm saying? Like, stuff like that. I had the grills.
Yeah.
All that. So I grew up in a black community, bro. And I'm assuming that's the same thing you grew up with.
Yeah.
Like, or how you grew up with. You know what I'm saying? Yep. And so the controversial subject we have now, because I'm assuming, because my black homies will always call me the N-word. You know what I'm saying? So I always felt like it was normal. You know what I'm saying? If it sound normal. So I say it to them as well, and they wouldn't say nothing. Like, they be cool with it.
Right.
So I'm assuming you probably came from that upbringing as well. How do you see that? How do you see that subject now of Hispanics or Mexicans saying the N-word, bro?
I feel like I feel like people just be using it carelessly. Like, I'm not saying I got a pass to say it, but, when I say it, like, it's around, like, I grew up, that's all I grew up around, you know what I'm saying? Like, literally, like, if you know me, if you from the A, they gonna tell you about Kap G. Like, you know what I'm saying? It ain't no fake. It ain't like everything I'm saying is real. Even just, like, the struggles they have. Like, all my best friends been black, so it's like it ain't like, I feel like a lot of people say it and they don't really be around for real, you know what I'm saying? And they don't have respect. They say it around anybody. Like me, I don't really just say it around somebody who I don't know because it can come out the wrong way. But, we around you know, it's the homies and shit. Like,
within your circle.
you know what
You
I'm
say
saying?
it
I'm
within
just
your
used
circle.
to saying it since I was a little kid. Like, you know what I mean? So I don't think they give me the pass to say it, but I really just say it amongst the homies. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah. You just got to know where and when to do it.
I mean, I just think it's just respect. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Like, if you Hispanic or whatever color you is and you around some random black people and you saying it, like, come on now, you can't do that. And
Yeah.
I feel like just having manners and respects, being in that environment, like if you really been, you know what I'm saying, in the trenches and all that, like you gonna know certain manners. Like you ain't gotta do certain stuff.
Yeah, I feel you because I see you avoid
I
using
feel
it
like
too on
it's
your
just
tracks.
it's a trend now.
Yeah, yeah, it's
really,
yeah.
it's just a trend now. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people say it, and you know, I hear a lot of people say they grow up around that, but I don't really be thinking they really grow up around that for real, bro. Like,
Yeah.
just because you got friends, a couple friends like that don't mean that, you know what I'm saying? You can't really just say it. And I feel like, cause I've been doing this since I was young. This how I grew up. Like I'm talking about straight out the womb. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like a lot of people too. Like it's like now that they're older and people who want to rap and stuff. I just feel like it's a trend, bro. Like I don't really feel like people really, you know.
Just do it for attention.
Nah, it's just a trend. Like they just used to saying it. I don't think they was, you know, in elementary school and that's what they were doing. Like they just got like this and they saying it. It just became a trend.
Yeah. No, I feel you, bro. I feel you. And from your experiences of touring, you know what I'm saying, in the East Coast and the West Coast, because it's a whole different tradition over there. You know what I'm saying? How is that experience? And do a lot of people like tell you, hey, bro, like your accent is different? You know what I'm saying? Because of course our accent from Atlanta, from down south, way different from folks from Texas or Cali.
Yeah.
Have you ever had that?
Yeah, I mean, people say some. They don't really say it in my face though. Like, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people be hating on it. Like, you know, I hear from it from the, you know, from the outside, but like, don't nobody say it in my face though. But if somebody do say it, like they'll, you know, like, damn, you really from the A or you really from the South, like, you know, they don't be meaning no harm on it. But I feel like when I do hear like somebody saying it, they usually be kind of hating type shit, like thinking, I don't know, like it's fake. Then you got to think too, like, I feel like I was ahead of my time. I came out like in 2012. Now you look up, it's so many Hispanic rappers. Like at that time and it's a lot of Hispanic rappers who coming from the South, not just like, you know, Atlanta, like from Texas, anywhere. So, you know, I feel like at the time I came out, a lot of people thought it wasn't really believable, I guess, because, you know, they ain't never, majority of people don't leave where they from. So, like, they like, oh, this shit cap. You know what I mean? So.
Yeah, now I feel you. Like back then, you didn't have people necessarily in the hip hop or rap game. Like, you know, you had people in the Chicano rap, like MC Magic and them on the West Coast. You know what I'm saying? Lil Rob and them. Yeah. But you ain't really have nobody like, let's just say, I would say just like really Big Pun and Fat Joe and Pitbull. That's really all I can name. Hispanics.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
In art from like another time,
yeah, from another time, but in the hip hop culture. You know what I'm saying? Really, that's who I can name.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's how I see it.
I feel like you were saying something about how they different though.
About the West Coast and the West Coast and the East Coast.
Yeah, cause like even on the East Coast, like, you know, you got the Hispanics that's from Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? And then you got Hispanics from like Texas. Like I feel like we're similar, but it like, if you know, like it just like, you know, different slang, different ways, you know, how the accents is.
It's a different culture.
You know what I'm saying?
Different culture, bro. It's like, yeah, we different. Like if we go to Houston or we go to San Antonio, anywhere, they automatically know we not from there, bro.
Yeah.
You know, from how we talk, hey, y'all sound country. Yeah. Even if we go upstate, like to New York, they know we from there. I
feel like it's different type of country cause we sound country, but Texas people sound country.
Yeah, they sound.
They just got a different slang, like I mean twang, like the way they talk. You know what I mean? It's just different twangs.
That's right.
Yeah. Then the West Coast, it's way different. Like it's more like, it's like the opposite, really. You know what I mean? Like it's the opposite of the South culture.
Yeah,
like, They really, I don't know. I guess like, and they on a new wave like of the Hispanic culture. You know, I'm not gonna say they Chicano at all. They just on their own wave. Like
where on the West Coast?
On the West Coast, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, I feel you. And do you feel like they don't give you enough props here in the city, bro? Or how is your difference? Because I feel like I don't know if they give you more love on the West Coast or Texas than they do here
Yeah.
in the city. What you
Well,
think?
I mean, it's funny. So like, like I feel like I get all my flowers here. I feel like it. I feel like here I get a lot of flowers here. Like I feel like I get a lot of my flowers with more of the black community
Yeah,
because a lot of people don't know. Like when I was in high school, I was in like this group and we was like, man, at that time that's like 2008, 9 or 10, and we getting like millions of views that's coming straight from Atlanta. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's not coming from spread it out views, like straight from the city. So,
yeah,
that's really where I got my start at. And again, I feel like, and even in that era, like I was before my time because if I was to come out now, the way YouTube is, like how we was doing numbers, like we'll fucking be getting 100 billion views. You know what I'm saying? We was doing that when it was unheard of getting millions of views.
yeah. When it was barely coming up with the platform.
Yeah, so I feel like I do, but then with the Hispanics, I feel like it's half and half because the thing about me, I really know like I'm really him, so I really know that I'm the trendsetter. I really know who I am. So, you get some people who hate, you know what I'm saying? You get some people who follow us who wanna, be negative or just say some negative stuff. But I mean at the end of the day, like I feel like shit, I'm timeless, bro. Like I really, was one of the ones who really opened the doors, not just the South, just even in the rap culture for the Hispanics.
yeah,
And it's only gonna get better with time. And I feel like I don't know, bro. Like it's like I feel like when I say I'm really him, like I feel like fuck the internet and shit. Like I'm really who I am. Like I feel like a lot of people like they just be capped. Like, you know what
yeah.
I'm saying? Once that time run out, it's like you will see who they are and like he was cool for the time, but like I feel like, man, my shit, I'm just timeless, bro. I'm legendary. Like I'm really one of the ones, like, if that makes sense.
Nah, you are, bro. Like I said, you opened a lot of doors for the Hispanic, whether they like it or not. Whether they gotta say it, you know what I'm saying? Like if they mention a Hispanic rapper, they gotta mention Kap G. You know what I'm saying? And but do you think the road would have been easier if you was black? Not saying nothing, but I love my black brothers and sisters. You know what I'm saying? Like most of my peers, my homie Jay, shout out to him behind the camera, who he's like my brother. You know what I'm saying? Is black, but you think your road in the music industry would have been a lot easier if you was black? Because let's say, I don't, correct me if I'm wrong, but on the radio here in Atlanta, how many songs had they played of Kap G like really spent a lot? Because I know they had Girlfriend, and I know back in the day Tatted Like Amigos product, right.
Yeah.
So I don't know if it was just really those two records, and you have a lot of great records,
Right.
better than some of the artists that came out, and I don't know why they didn't spin those records.
Well, I feel like would it be easier? I do feel like obviously like rap is a black sport.
Yeah.
But I feel like, shit, who I am is what made me. So like I just feel like, Atlanta is, if you know about Atlanta, it's a predominantly black city. So it's like a lot of people ain't, when I came out with that style, like a lot of people not gonna be used to that. So we really like, we really breaking the doors down, you know what I'm saying? And even since then, it hasn't really been another rapper come out that, even like just on some Hispanic rapper really even just had some buzz out here, nothing like. So, it's like we got to break them doors down, because you got to think like, so look, if you come to Atlanta, the thing about Atlanta, we like still like we in 2025, we getting into second generation Hispanics. Yeah. So when you go, what I learned about traveling, when you go to Texas, when you go to California, them folks already like more than 10 generations in.
Yeah, second, third, fourth generations.
So they a lot more Americanized. They a lot more used to the Hispanic culture. When you go to Texas, you see the black people, how, you know what I'm saying, like how they know about the Hispanic.
They used to it.
Yeah, they generations in. Same with the West Coast, they generations in.
Yeah.
So here we just made it to our second generation. I'm a first generation, and my kids gonna be second. So like we gotta break them doors down out here because people just not used to that. But I can see me. I see the future.
Yeah.
I see what it gonna turn to in the next 10 years. Though it is gonna be like Hispanics. We gonna get a foot in. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I feel like we kind of had it harder because we just now getting in Atlanta. Basically 10, 20 years. Well, like in the 90s we got here. So. We got it harder. We gotta put that footwork in. You know what I'm saying? So
nah, I feel you. And my mom would tell me stories about it. Like when she first arrived here in '90s. I was born in '92 in Marietta, and she'll tell me, bro, you couldn't find not one club that was Spanish here.
Exactly.
You could not find not one Mexican store. I'm talking about 90, 91, 92,
Exactly.
that era. Like, really, Atlanta started popping with the Hispanic community in 1996 when the Olympics came. When the Olympics came, that's when all the construction workers came, from Texas, from elsewhere. Because like I tell folks, I'm the first one in my whole family to be born here in Georgia, in Marietta, you know what I'm saying? Or in Atlanta, surrounding areas. I'm the first one in my family to be born here. The rest of my family members moved from Houston to here. You know what I'm saying? So you're right about that, bro. And
it's a lot of people. I feel like it's a lot of people who come straight from Mexico out here. You know what I'm
now
saying?
they do.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
yep. That's how my dad and my mom's came. They came straight from Mexico and they came straight over here.
You know what I'm
back
saying?
in '90s, in the early '90s. Yeah, man. And growing up, did you travel a lot to Mexico, or you didn't get the opportunity to do so?
I traveled. I think my mom said I went when I was like super like a baby, but I went when I was like in middle school. I remember it took us like, I think we deep in there, like where I'm from, and
y'all drove.
It took us like 3 days. It was like we packed in the what was it, Alumina.
Yeah.
That bitch took like 3 days to get up there. Like,
long time. You remember that trip?
Yeah, I remember. We went up there for Christmas break.
Yeah.
And that shit, it was fire. I love Mexico. You know what I'm saying? I feel like them folks over there, they thankful, blessed to have. They don't even really got a lot. You know what I'm saying? So I love just going out there, seeing type of energy and all that. You know what I mean?
It inspires you.
It inspires.
Yeah, I feel you. I drive to Mexico like 3 times a year, bro. I go with my homie Jay. I've taken him with me. Yeah, I drive 3 because I built a crib over there where I'm from in the village I'm at. It's exactly 24 hours. So what I usually do, take off from here. I shoot straight to Eagle Pass, Texas. It's like 18 hours.
Yeah.
Then I'm only 6 hours away from the border. So then I just take off the next day. But yes, definitely different. You know what I'm saying? That's why. But I've been going. My mom was a single mother, so growing up, she'll send us because school was like the daycare for her. Like she'll send her kids to school. She'll go work her jobs. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And then for the summer, she ain't had nobody to take care of us, so she'll just send us to Mexico with my uncles, aunts, whatever. We'll just stay over there. So I grew up a lot seeing that culture and this culture over here, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly.
So yeah, it was a beautiful thing, man, being from 2 cultures. It's like you from 2 worlds, bro. But the thing is, like I was talking to PG too about it, like it's hard for us too because we not too American for the Americans and we not too Mexican for the Mexicans. Yeah. We're like in the middle, right? Yeah. Yeah, so it's crazy, man. But getting back to the subject of music, how old were you when you recorded your first track? Do you remember where it was?
Yeah, I was probably like, I just remember I was in 9th grade. So I probably was like 13, 14, one of them, whatever age you in 9th grade. And I recorded, it was like in my neighborhood, maybe like 5-minute walk up the street. We had one of my partners named Wes. He was kind of like technology savvy, and we found like what's that game called? Rock Band, like the mic, and we plugged it into his computer, and he downloaded like this program, and we just started recording from there.
Yeah.
And I was probably like 13, 14.
Yeah.
But I used to always write raps when I was young and stuff.
Yeah, you always knew you was gonna be in a rap game.
Well, I ain't gonna say not really, cause I ain't really know how to even get into rap, but I wanted to. I used to love basketball and shit, so I really was. Had hoop dreams type shit. But then when I got in high school, it just kind of fell in my lap. And I just went with the rap, you know what I'm saying? Just came out of nowhere.
That's what's up. And you've been grinding ever since.
Yeah.
Grinding ever
Yeah.
since, man. No, that's what's up, man. And now you live both worlds, bro. You live the social media world, which is now, and you also live that era where we had to go in the streets and give the mixtapes for free.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? That footwork era.
Exactly.
So how do you see the difference? Because a lot of artists nowadays feel like, all right, I'm gonna just dump music on YouTube, dump music on Spotify, on all these platforms.
That's a good question.
Yeah.
Bro.
So what you think?
Man, this is what I think, and I give these artists, bro. I give artists this advice all the time recently, bro. But I don't think nobody really listen or see what I see. But I feel like in anything, like trends always come back, and when something get too like crowded, like you should go the other way and do something else. So like I feel like right now everybody doing social media and TikTok and all this, they taking that route, which is cool. You should do that. But people forgetting about that street marketing, and I feel like, man, that shit back. Like that shit, you gotta do that street marketing. I'm telling you, if you do it right now, that bitch gonna have you booming. Like, and the only thing is people don't really, if that's not your era, people don't know how to do it. But I guarantee you, if you go hit them streets, hit the clubs, people don't listen to CDs no more, but if you can find some in exchange that's
They
like,
can scan barcodes,
you know,
bro.
some,
Yeah,
you know
get
what I'm
flyers with
saying?
barcodes.
Yeah, like,
Yeah.
some that you can come up with street marketing ideas, bro. I'm telling you, like, cause that's what rap is too. It's like taking over your city, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, some people do got it where like they might pop off on TikTok or some other platform or even another country, whatever, you know what I'm saying? That's cool too, but I feel like how hip hop originated, man, it comes from where you at and getting the people close to you to build that foundation and support you. So like, you know, a lot of people say don't get your city, but I feel like you get your city with that street marketing, bro. And a lot of people just don't understand it, and everybody just, you know, everybody know how to do social media, but I feel like, man, it's getting crowded. Like, you got to do that street marketing, bro. Like, just come up with them ideas. It's back. Like, it'll get you popping if you do the right stuff. If you doing the regular, like, just regular shit, like, and I ain't talking about, like I said, passing out CDs, but if you doing something regular, like, obviously, that's not going to work. But if you put your mind to it and come up with a dope-ass idea and you getting people to show up, man, man, if you be consistent, like, your name going to start buzzing, I'm telling you. So I still believe in street marketing.
Yeah, nah, me too, bro. Like I said, you can't give CDs out, but you could give flyers with your barcode. You know what I'm saying?
I can come up with a million ideas off the top. You know what I'm saying? It's just about how you do it. That's all.
That's right, man. That's right. So your first mainstream artist you collab with was with Chief Keef, right?
I would say Chief Keef, yeah.
Yeah, like the biggest.
At that time, he wasn't mainstream. You know, like I was like the first person out the A to have a feature with Chief Keef. Like I got him when he was like going crazy in Chicago, but it still hadn't like you know, came over to the A yet. Like it was early, bro. I got him early, so I actually got that from my brother who used to manage me and stuff, who got me into the music too.
Yeah.
CEO One, he had a barber and he was telling him about Chief Keef and he showed him to me. I'm like, bro, we gotta get a song. Like that's one thing I feel like I got an eye for. Like, you know, I know when somebody hard, like talent.
Yeah.
So like we like, bro, we need to get a feature from him. So we got the feature from him, and from there,
that song blew up.
It blew up, bro, and that's the time when World Star was going crazy.
Yeah, World Star was crazy. Yeah.
At that time, we was promoting hard. Like, we were spending that bread on World Star.
Yeah.
We shot the video, put it on World Star. That bitch went up, bro.
Yeah, and that song kind of changed your career.
Yeah. Like, I ended up getting signed on that song. Then I had a big-ass, like, Chicago movement. Like, you know, now, like, drill music done turned into, like, the biggest shit ever now, like, cause at first it was just Chicago drill. Now you got New York, UK, people who from Florida, you know what I'm saying? But at that time it was just Chicago. So, man, I had got like a big ass Chicago fan base, and I wasn't even from there type shit.
Yeah, now I feel you, bro. And how do you see the rap game nowadays compared to how it was back then, bro?
Well, one, I say shit, you could just get a lot more money now, boy. It's so much money in this game now. And what else I say? I feel like right now we in a weird time because, like, I feel like everybody trying to rap, and it's getting to the point where where like everybody was looking at it like a lick, like, oh boy, shit, this the new lick. Like we get into rap, we can make it. But now it's getting so crowded that it's going back to like you gotta make good music, you gotta be a great artist. It's getting back to that basically. So that's what I think where we at right now. Like you can't just come in the game and put out a song and think it's gonna go viral. Like it's kind of people catching on now, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah, nah, I feel you. I feel you about the recycled music era that we had. You know what I'm saying? Like people just really not putting effort into the music.
You know
what I'm saying? Yeah,
and I'm not saying the music was bad that's coming out, but I feel like people were just, I don't know, like shit, maybe they were having fun and some dope stuff came out, but I just feel like now, like, shit, ain't nothing really, like, been coming out that's super hard. Like, I feel like everybody sounding the same, everybody punching in.
Yeah.
And I feel like right now it's finna get back to like making records.
Yeah, nah, I feel the same way. I feel because I really stopped listening to rap and hip hop for a little bit, bro, because it was just sounding repetitive.
Yeah,
everything was sounding too repetitive. I was like, and I'd be like, I couldn't tell. Like back then, you could tell a Jeezy from a Tip or a Ludacris. You could tell. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm trying to say. Like you could, it's distinctive. Like it was distinctive back then, and I think it's getting back to that. Like you actually gotta have something. Not saying that people ain't have none who been coming out, but like,
nah, I say it. Some of them ain't had nothing. I say it. I don't give a damn. Some of them don't got nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Now going back to like you gotta have that sound. You gotta have the it factor. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, nah, I feel you. I feel you, bro. And what's your take on people from other territories, man? You know, all the controversy we having in Atlanta. They calling us Ratlanta. What's your take on that, bro?
That's what they saying?
That's what they saying, bro. Everybody from the West Coast, Texas, everybody calling us Ratlanta. Like Vlad TV, all these big platforms just calling us Ratlanta, bro.
I mean, I feel like that's everywhere, though. You know what I'm saying? You gonna have rats or whatever you call it in every city, man. You know, but I feel like you can't disrespect the A. Like, we the ones who set the trends. We've been running the game for a minute. And I know it's probably a lot going on right now, but that shit don't represent the city, though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but you feel like they telling us that because they hating on us? Because we've been running the game for so long?
Yeah, like, when you got the game for so long, they can't, like, when you great, they can't wait till you mess up. Yeah. Anything you do to mess up, they gonna say whatever negative, you know what I'm saying? So
your haters gonna pop out and be happy.
They gonna pop out instantly, you know what I mean?
Yeah. So, and then the undercover ones too gonna pop out. Everybody gonna pop out. Nah, I know how it is, man. I know how it is, and I feel like Atlanta's gonna grow not just in rap, bro, but it's growing also in the Hispanic community. It's growing in different genres here in Atlanta, and I'm seeing that a lot. And we're gonna talk about that right now. But how do you feel about artists also undervaluing their engineers, producers, cameraman, their video people? You know what I'm saying? Like let's say I have a video man, and he been with me. He been down with me the whole time, and all of a sudden I pop and I forget about homie, and I go get the big executive one just because the other dude got bigger cameras and all that. Do you see that a lot in the game?
Here I ain't gonna say with the cameraman, but just in general, I see a lot of people like they switch up, basically, and I feel like man, I feel like if some shit work for you, man, stay with the same folks, because a lot of people think because some look bigger than what it is, or people got better equipment, man, I feel like stay with the folks who stay down with you, because they the ones who know your sound, they know how you supposed to look or whatever it is. Like, you're going to have a better product like that. So I feel like for the ones who do that, like, I think that's not real, you know what I'm saying? But again, I feel like I'm cut from a different cloth. Like, I don't get into the clout shenanigans. Like, I don't care if you the janitor, like, I'm going to treat you with respect. If I fuck with you, I fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? I don't care about none of that. And I've always been like that before being a rapper. So I feel like a lot of people let the clout go to their head. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? They forget about the ones who, you know, put blood, sweat, and tears, because it ain't like, let's say if you got a cameraman, engineer, producer, whoever it is, it's like, man, one thing about hip-hop, everybody who coming from hip-hop not coming from money. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't have it. So this one of those industries where, like, majority of the people coming from poverty, like, motherfuckers broke. Yeah. So you're not just paying your people full time. So that shit just not real. When you go up,
Yeah.
you don't take them with you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You just use them for their free time and shit.
And when you
know what I
popped
mean?
off it,
Now
you forgot.
good, but they
Yeah.
not good. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So I just feel like, I don't know. I just feel like that's just part of being solid. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like you can't do that. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? You can't play with people's time because people, I get it. Like, you know, some people just selfless, like all for they self, you know, but like, shit, you gotta, I don't know, you know, I just put 2 and 2 together. Like, I understand that somebody is giving me their free time and they building with me and they, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Now,
yeah,
if you paying them consistently, that shit, to me, that don't matter, you know?
Yeah.
I would say it just depends the type of relationship y'all got, you know what
Yeah, I
I'm saying?
feel
'Cause
you.
once you paying, like,
If you
I feel
paying the
like-
fee they asking.
exactly,
Yeah.
it's an
You can
even
move
trade,
on.
yeah,
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
But
be
even
fine.
then, even if you paying, if y'all got like a pocket, a certain sound or a certain look y'all got, like, why leave?
That's the recipe.
Yeah,
That
that's the
recipe took you.
Why
Yeah.
leave the recipe? So,
Yeah.
you know, I look at it different angles. It just depends what way, but yeah.
Yeah, it depends on the values the person has, his upbringing and all that. Yeah, the
exactly.
principles and codes. Now I feel you, bro. I feel you. And you're now collaborating with a with a Mexican group. Shout out to Gente de Noche.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, shout out to them. Homies came through. They got an interview on YouTube on Let's Level Up. Make sure y'all tune in. And like I said, you got a song with them. It's still not released. It's about to be out. It's with a Mexican group. How are you seeing like the movement here in Atlanta? Because not just in the rap game, but I'm talking about in the reggaeton scene, in the Spanish trap, the music, the corridos, Mexican corridos, all that like is growing in Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? And you've seen that, right? Yeah. And has that grabbed your attention?
Yeah, I definitely see it growing. I see it growing. I feel like, me personally, like, I feel like I always want to just bring up like the new talent and stuff. Cause like I said, bro, like, not even trying to be cocky or nothing. Like, no artist who's Hispanic like has come up after me out of Atlanta. And it's not like, oh, I'm trying to. It's definitely not because of me. Like, I'm trying to stronghold. Like, oh, I want this position. And I feel like other states be like that. Like, once they got that position, they don't want to help nobody. But like, man, I'm totally the opposite.
Now, I
like,
see you stepping out, supporting.
yeah,
I see you.
I'm trying to make this shit the biggest thing in Atlanta with the Hispanics. And what we talked about earlier, shit, you know, if it's pretty hard. It's hard as fuck to make it in Atlanta, like, to get it, like, even just an audience in Atlanta. So
Yeah.
you know, like, I'm doing my best to try to, you know, step in and help a couple artists out who I think putting in the work, who I think dope.
Yeah.
So I see it though, you know what I mean? Like I told you earlier, like, it's gonna take some time, but shit, that bitch you never know when. It could go next month, next year, 3 years from now, you never know. But I see it coming up for sure.
Definitely coming up. And like I said, the ones that I see popping is Grupo RYE. I don't know if you heard about them. Grupo RYE, they signed. Yeah, they signed to Legado Siete. You know what I'm saying? Like, they touring with them. They touring with big Mexican groups now. They're signed to that label, to Legado Siete from LA. So they're kind of like the head honchos in that game in Atlanta right now. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to them. Uriel, shout out to him too, which is a big one coming up in Atlanta too, in the Mexican, of course, group, the Mexican corridos and all that. So I see a big movement coming. You know what I'm saying? And I'm definitely, since I'm in the podcast world, I'm tapped in with a lot of people in the reggaeton. A lot of people move from Venezuela over here. A lot of people from Puerto Rico. A lot of people.
I've been seeing that too.
Yeah, bro, it's all over the place. So like
especially
I said,
from the north side, I've been seeing a lot
of showcases. They're doing what we used to do back then in the hip hop, like the showcases in all the clubs, like all the Hispanic clubs. They're doing the same shit we used to do back then. We're like DJ with A-Town Mike, with Plug, with all of them. You know what I'm saying? So what we used to do back in the day, all these showcases, they doing now, but in the Hispanic community, which is dope. Which is dope, man. So I seen you recently in a protest, man, supporting our people. You know what I'm saying? I love that. Of course, I was in a protest too. Yeah. Of course, things don't always go. You know how the news is. Like, I was talking to my folks about it. Like, there's people that are smoking, drinking, and all that. Things that I don't approve. You know what I'm saying? That I don't want to put light to neither. You know what I'm saying? But But like I feel like there's a place and time for everything. Like if you like to smoke and drink, you could do that on your time. But we here to support our people, bro. And I love that you there with our people. You know, leaving behind the politics, whatever. I ain't into all that. You know, left and right. I feel like if you just do your job and be a good person. You know what I'm saying? But some words of encouragement, you know, you may have for our people. What can you tell our people, bro?
Well, first of all, just to even talk about that, like, I feel like my opinion, like, I don't really be, when it comes to stuff like that, for my beliefs, like, I don't really be thinking it's political. I think it's just being, like, fundamentally human. So, like, you know, I feel like the shit that's going on with, like, all these, with, like, ICE and all that, I feel like it's messed up because, you know, they going over people, man, they going to people who really don't got nothing to do with nothing negative, like people who make a living in construction, make a living legally, you know what I'm saying, as far as like making the money.
Yeah.
And I feel like they just messing with people, you know what I'm saying? And I get it, you know, a lot, it's laws, like, you know, you can't be here illegally, but like, shit, like, people take the culture, you know what I'm saying? It's nothing but different colors who at the Mexican restaurants, you know what I'm saying? They love to eat our food, all this, you know, and that. But when it come to that, it's like, shit, everybody ready for like, y'all need to go. Y'all need to.
Yeah, they don't say nothing when we building them houses.
You know
they
what I'm
don't say
saying?
nothing when we in the Chinese, even in the Chinese restaurants
You know
cooking
what
the
I'm saying?
food.
And
don't say nothing.
like, shit, I come from that, like, as far as my parents, my family, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like I could really speak about it. And I just feel like, man, that shit just being human, you know what I'm saying? Like, I could see if, like, motherfuckers doing too much. We negative, we do this, we taking people jobs. Come on now, bro. We ain't doing none of that. We doing the jobs. These folks coming up here and doing the jobs nobody want to do. We be in our own lane. We don't do too much. You know what I'm saying? If you see a Mexican lady, Hispanic man, they mind their business. They don't do too much. Like, so I just feel like, shit, they don't be having no voice. So I got to just speak up for it, and I'm there to support. You know what I'm saying? I come from that. They're my people. You know what I mean? So,
our family risked their lives for us to have a better future over here. You know what I'm
saying? So, you know, and I feel like, shit, on top of that, we just bring a lot to the economy, to the U.S., and I get it again, it's laws, but like, bro, we ain't messing with nobody, bro. It ain't that deep.
Yeah,
you know
nah, I feel you, bro. And every time it's like, what's homie name that they just killed? Kirk, what's his name? Whatever. His name. Every time I see a shooting or somebody, I'll be like, bro, I hope it wasn't a Hispanic. Hope it was not to bash anybody else, but I'll be like, I hope it's not a Hispanic, because you know how they go hard on us.
Yeah.
Whenever if there's a shooting, they're gonna be like, see, these Hispanics is bad here. They try to bash us off one bad apple. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And that's why every time there's a shooting or something, I just be like, bro, I pray it's not a Hispanic, bro, because they going to come after our ass. And then if one thing leads to another, then they start doing all these damn ICE raids and shit. You know what I'm saying? All for some. So if it was a Hispanic killing this dude that just happened, I forgot his name, Kirk. I don't know. I don't follow him too much. But let's say if that was a Hispanic dude, bro, they would have started with all the damn raids again.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
You know? They
would have been hell for sure.
That's what I'm saying. I'm always like, bro, I hope it's not a Hispanic, bro, behind this.
I think his name like Charlie Kirk.
Yeah, Charlie Kirk. So yeah, like I said, like, rest in peace to homie. I didn't agree with many things, and
rest
you
in
know,
peace. I don't think he should have lost his life. You know.
Yeah.
Definitely didn't agree with
many things.
Many things. But yeah,
you don't ever wish death on nobody, man.
Nah.
Never. And
no matter what they say about us, you know what I'm saying. And I feel like the heart of us too, of Hispanics, man. Shit, like the ones who here for work, bro. Like them folks don't mean no harm, bro. They trying to, you know what I'm saying.
That's how it is, bro. That's how it is. And like my upbringing, my parents would just be like, hey, just pray for them. Even if they wishing the bad towards you, hey, just pray for them. Even if they wishing bad towards you. You know what I'm saying? So that's how it is, man. And touching back base in the music, one thing is being a music artist, and another thing is being in the music business, bro.
Yeah.
Did it take you a long time to learn the music business? Because I know when you started, probably you ain't have no background in the music, so you probably had to learn along the way.
Exactly. So to answer that's a good question. I ain't had no blueprint of it. Like at that time when I came out, it was no blueprint. just kind of had to dive in head first and figure it out. So
Yeah, and then the mainstream stuff was coming in new, YouTube and all that, so we had to be learning all that.
exactly, you know what I mean? So it was not even now, like you got it where like people be on Instagram Reels, YouTube, TikTok, they'll tell you what to do, how to do it.
Monetization, everything. Yeah.
They tell you everything now. Like back then it was none of that.
No,
bro.
those companies were building, so they were building and they were learning themselves too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And we was learning ourselves.
I feel like shit, just in general though, it was always a music business and even just labels out there. So it was like for me, it was nowhere like for me to learn or to, you know what I'm saying, to really know how to pick it up. I just did it by going head first. So 2012 when I got signed, I didn't know what the hell I was doing, but I just had that willpower, like shit, we gonna make this shit happen regardless. And then I say I really start learning the music business once stuff like really went downhill for me, because as far as like when the pandemic, I feel like I couldn't really like do no shows and shit.
Yeah.
And the money ran low, and then that's when it's like I saw the difference with business and being an artist.
Yeah.
Like, oh shit, like when you the artist, you just really getting paid up front. They paying you the money up front, all this and that. But when you really in the music business, boy, you really making that money. Like,
Yeah.
so from there, I ran it back up, and I just kind of learned how to monetize everything. You know what I'm saying? How to really work the music business. Like,
Yeah, you had to switch
and
up.
not just even music business, just business in general. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? I just really learned that.
Yeah, had
So
to
if
get.
you know business, you gonna know how to. You know what I'm saying?
That's right, and you learn as you go.
And
You
I
learn
would
as you
say
go.
too, like a lot of people, cause we love music, bro. So a lot of people get into music business to just like, man, I want to be this big superstar one day. I want to be this. Like, you know, we just organically love music, but I feel like for the ones listening, like it's okay to love music, and I still love music too. But you have to go in with trying to learn the business too, because if you don't, them folks will get away with murder. Like they gonna take over it. Like,
and they
this shit
even
not gonna be fair. You know
they'll
what I'm
even
saying?
have a say so if you could drop or not drop music.
Yeah, you
so
know
it'll
what I'm
mess up
saying?
your creativity and everything.
So you always, cause once the shit go downhill, what I learned that it was nobody there for me, basically. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The music, nobody was there. Nobody was there to help me, hold me by the hand, and like, shit, I got you, bro. Like, nah, everybody dipped out. You know what I'm saying? So when you know the business, you just gonna be straight forever, regardless. Like, you know what I mean? Cause you gonna know how to run some paper up from the music. And I always tell people too, bro, like you ain't gotta be the biggest artist to make money from music. You don't gotta be having no buzz or nothing. If you can learn how to if you can get 200 consistent followers that you know who support you, you can make hella money every month, bro. Like, you know, it's just about the ideas you come with, knowing your audience, knowing what to sell them. Like, just got to know how to do it. I feel like everybody follow the same propaganda right now. Like, everybody just want to be the biggest artist. They going to pay this guy to promote their music. They might pay to get on playlists. Everybody doing the same marketing. Like, you got to come up with your own marketing, bro, and figure out how to get your audience.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I could be talking for days, but
Nah, I feel you. I feel you. Y'all tune in. Y'all tune in. If you an upcoming artist, make sure to tune in. He giving you free game. Free game, bro. You know what I'm saying? Back in the day, you ain't have YouTube giving you this kind of game. You know what I'm saying? You had to learn on your own. You had to trip, fall, get up, and repeat.
This
you
shit
know,
from like 10 plus years experience. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Sure.
Nah, that's what's up, man. And I'm seeing many mainstream artists scamming upcoming artists. Let's say, for example, I text I'm interested in doing a song with so and so, and I tell him, yo, bro, how much do you charge me for a feature? He tells me X amount of money. I send it to him, and then he kind of just leaves me out the loop, stops responding. Do you see a lot of that in the industry? Like a lot of folks mainstream taking advantage of the underdog or the ones trying to come up and make something happen?
Yeah, I be seeing it. You know what I'm saying? I see it, but I feel like shit. My opinion, I feel like that shit lame as hell, because you know it's somebody. I'm for the people, bro. So I might be biased, but I feel like, man, motherfuckers out here working real jobs, bro. They ain't really having no cake. So if you taking money from anybody to make your pockets richer and bigger, like that shit lame, because if folks out here really like fucked up. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? And you don't know what it took to get them to get that money. You know what I'm saying? So like, just do good business. Like it's that.
And you always gonna have business.
You always gonna have.
Yeah,
I've
because
been
he could
going
recommend you to another one, recommend you. It just keeps coming. The chain keep growing,
keep
bro.
coming. You know what I'm saying? You do bad business, that's when the shit start
The
going
doors
down.
close on you.
Yeah, bro. But initially, even just, you know, I feel like just being a man, just be a man of your word. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Don't get too big where, you know, and I understand some people get busy and stuff, you know what I'm saying? But like, shit, just, you know, you gotta stay for them people, man. Don't forget about them. Like, you know what I'm saying? Try your best to get them whatever it is, promo, if it's merchandise, whatever they pay for, bro. You got to do your best, cause motherfuckers out here really hurting. So for them to support you means something. You know what I'm saying?
And
To
you
pay
never
out they
know,
pocket.
yo. And you never know, bro. This life is a roller coaster ride.
Exactly.
So you might be up right now, and he might be down, and then in a year it's gonna change.
That's how it goes, bro.
Yeah.
Shit, I done been up and down. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like everybody got to go through that. You know
Yeah,
what
and
I
the
mean?
person you might have closed the door with on,
Exactly.
he might be up there, and you.
Man, what?
You know what I'm saying? But if you would have kept good business, he probably could have helped you, not financially, but probably, hey, bro, I'm top here, I'm up here, but I got you with a feature. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like, and then bring you back up.
Exactly, bro. And I also just believe in energy, bro. Like if you put out good energy out there, bro, that shit gonna come back amazing.
Yeah.
If you put bad energy out there, gonna come back bad. Like just that simple.
That's how it is, bro. And can you name some artists here in the Atlanta area, in the city that you have an eye on in any music genre? It could be a rap, reggaeton, whatever. In any music genre, do you have that you have an eye on that say, okay, I see you?
Yeah. Let me see. In Atlanta right now, it's not too many. I feel like rap right now is kind of weird. So right now, I definitely shout out like Gente de Noche. I see
Shout
PG,
out, yeah,
PG working.
yeah, PG. Boy, hustling. He
you
going,
know what I'm saying?
yeah,
For sure. And I respect that. You know what I mean? So one thing about it, I can tell it takes a lot to get in this game and to even want to try it out. So I could see when somebody hustling, they want it. So
you don't have to be the best. You just have to stay consistent, keep working, bro.
Exactly. And I feel like they got some good talent, good music, bro. So I say them too for sure.
Yeah, for sure. Shout out to them again, man. And what artists would you like to collab with that you haven't had the chance to collab with?
Man, honestly, bro, I don't really even care about all that.
You don't care about that, really?
Yeah, no, because I feel like shit, I'm him, bro. Like I do this shit by myself. But if somebody want to collab with me and it's genuine, like all my features be, you know, organically, like we'll get some work in. You know what I mean? But I don't really be caring to work with nobody. Like shit, I already know who I am. Like
yeah,
you know
I feel you. And I feel you. And I didn't have this in the questions or nothing. But let's say, cause me, I could put myself in the position.
Right.
Let's say I reach out to somebody.
Exactly.
Let's say, hey, I want to do a podcast interview with you, bro.
Exactly.
Like, how would you feel if you say, hey, bro, let's work, let's get a collab, and they kind of ignore you or they see your message but don't respond? Like, how would that make you feel? Me, I'm gonna tell you my response, my personal level. I would just be like, I guess I need to grind harder.
Exactly. I was gonna say that, bro.
Yeah.
Like basically, like we men, bro. Don't nobody owe you nothing.
Yeah.
So if you don't got the let's just say, I guess like the accomplishments, you know what I'm saying, all that, like you know, just gotta work harder, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, you gotta respect. If somebody don't hit you back and you really like, okay, cool, I'm still haven't reached where I need to go. Yeah, I gotta grind a little more. That just, you know, you gotta respect that. But I do feel like if you reach out, let's just say, if you feel like y'all on the same level, or you even just bring something to the game where it's like, shit, I got my shit going, I got this much subscribers. Yeah. Like, bro, shit, I'm doing my thing. Like
foundation set.
Yeah, and they ignore you. Then again, don't nobody owe you nothing. So like, it is what it is.
Keep it moving.
Keep it moving.
Yeah,
like,
keep it moving.
I mean?
It probably wasn't meant to be.
Fuck with whoever want to fuck with you at the end of the day.
Nah, I feel you. I feel you, bro. And how was your experience as an actor in the movie, bro? In the movie industry?
That shit was fire, man. I ain't gonna cap. I feel like I did that in 2015.
Yeah.
It was my first time really acting, and I feel like the fans, everybody who watched the movie, they was fucking with my part. I only had like.
Was you nervous?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, was my first time, bro. Like, and it's crazy when they throw you when you go in there. Like, they ain't it ain't like they really tell you what to do. For
And you got a shitload of people looking at you.
They got the cameraman, people holding shit. It's like 30 people in there.
Pressure.
Man. It's pressure. It's like they just throw you in there like action.
Imagine they had Kap G doing a sex scene, man. That shit'll be crazy, huh? It'd be.
On top of that, like the director was on my ass, bro. Like I wasn't. I guess I wasn't doing well in the beginning. Like he wasn't fucking with it. So like shit, we in the big boy league. Like I had it like shit. Let's do it then. Fuck it. Like I ain't finna fold. Like so I ended up doing it right though. You know, getting in my bag. A lot of that shit I freestyle too. Like a lot of those lines. Like I just got in that
mode. Nah, that's what's up. Will we be seeing Kap G in another movie soon, bro?
Hell yeah, you never know, man.
They need some new Mexicans in the damn films, bro. You know especially in Atlanta. Tyler Perry, bro. Come on, you got some Mexicans over here. See, I could do a podcast scene or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Or I could play the bad guy too, bro. I was in prison, so I know how to act that. You know what I'm saying? Yo, let's get into the fun part, man. We have this little card game, man. So let's say Kap G was on tour, right?
Yeah.
Well, let's say a label come to you, hey Kap, we want to get you on a tour, bro. Yeah. Here goes some envelopes. You could only choose certain artists. So let's say in this one, we got females in the music industry. You could only choose 2. So pick your 2 from this envelope, bro. You have.
It got names in there.
Yeah, it got names. So pick your 2. Sorry for the handwriting. I didn't go to school, bro.
You want me to say the names?
You could say all the names of the cards that
you got. Glorilla, Flo Milli, Nicki, Pluto, YK Niece, Lotto, Cardi B, Bunny B, Sexy Red.
All right, which 2 would you take with you on this Kap G tour?
Shit, I'm for sure go YK Niece. She going crazy.
Right.
She be walking shit. Besides that though. See, shit, I gotta go with Nicki, bro.
With Nicki? Okay. You know so you're going with them. Let's put the other females back. We'll probably catch them on the next tour. Yeah. All right, so we got them. Now we got these over here. This is the crunk era, bro. You gotta pick one out of that. Yeah. One out of the crunk era. So who you got right there?
You got that boy Bone Crusher, Yin Yang, Lil Scrappy. Lil Giant, Eastside Boy, Pastor Troy, Youngblood. I'm going to go with Youngblood.
Youngbloods.
That boy is really underrated.
Yeah, man. Underrated, right? I've been trying to holler at them so they can come on the platform, bro. They back out in the field working.
Yeah,
so
I put it together for you.
Appreciate you, man. And now we got this one. Let me see. Oh, we're going to pick one of these, the Snap era.
Okay.
The Snap era. Yeah. One out of that one.
Bet you can't do it like me.
We're going to put these over here.
Okay, Baby D, that's hard. Soulja Boy, DJ D4L, them franchise boys. Man, I'm gonna go DJ Unk.
DJ Unk, legend. All right, so we put.
Everybody
all right.
had their run, but
DJ
Unk, but he one of them.
He one of them one. Yeah, rest in peace, man. So, and y'all listening to the artist, so make sure in the comments y'all could put y'all kind of flow together and say, hey, Kap, nah, you Kap him, Kap. You know what I'm saying? It should have been this or that. So y'all make sure in the comment, y'all can make sure and do y'all thing, do y'all own little list.
For sure.
Atlanta artists. This is just Atlanta artists. You can pick 2 from there.
Okay.
Pick 2 from that one.
Let's see. Playboy Cardi, Walker, Sour the Kid, Money Man, Roscoe, Rich Homie, K Camp, Lil Baby, Gunna, Lucci, Shot Boys.
Pick 2 out of that list.
Shit, I'ma for sure go with Wham. I go with Wham.
Yeah, with Baby. Let's put Lil Baby.
Somebody. Let me see. I go with. I'm trying to go with somebody who not in this area, right? Probably Walker.
Waka Flocka, legend too, man.
Legend, you know what I'm saying?
Legend, and you know he gonna turn it up for you.
For sure.
No, he gonna turn it up. All right, so we got 2 more. Two more of them. Let me see that photo over there, bro.
For sure.
I appreciate it.
It's a crazy tour, right?
Yep, crazy tour, man. I'm telling you. So let's pick. All right, pick one of these. Atlanta R&B.
Okay.
All right.
TLC.
One of them.
Usher, Lloyd. Just one? Black.
Yeah, Black.
I gotta go with the homie
or
Lloyd.
who? Lloyd? Yeah, Lloyd Hard. Yeah, he from your area, right?
Nah, he from the east side.
Okay.
But he been supporting me since day one, man.
Okay.
Lord and shit, bro, just one of them ones.
And you know who I forgot to put? You know who I forgot to put on there?
Who?
My homie Malachi.
Oh yeah,
I should have put Malachi. Yeah, shout out Malachi, man. He was on the platform too, bro. Shout out to him. Cause I had seen the video where you was in it with him. The
Migo.
Yeah, the Migo, the mama. Thank your mama, something like that. Yeah, that was hard, bro. And last one, Atlanta Legends, man.
Okay.
Pick 2 out of that.
Yes, sir. Tip.
See it.
Easy, Luda, Gucci, Future, but you making it hard. Bow, 2 Chainz, Young Thug, Migos, Outkast.
2 of them, bro. It's a hard list, man. Legends that we grew up listening to, man. A lot of them grew up listening
probably
to.
Go, shit. Tip like one of my all-time favorite rappers.
Me too.
Future, my all-time favorite rapper too.
So you got to go with them too.
Yeah,
damn, we got to keep the other ones for the next time, bro. For the next tour. Nah, all right. So let's go through the list. Like I said, y'all make sure y'all go in the comments.
Yeah.
And if Cap was capping, then y'all make sure y'all say it in the comments. Say, nah, you should have put the Migos then or Outkast. Yeah. But yeah, so Cap is going on tour with Lil Baby, Tip, Future, DJ Unk, Lloyd, Waka, YK Niece, Young Bloods, and Nicki. All right, so that's it. Would you go buy a ticket for his tour? Y'all make sure y'all tap in the comments and let us know. All right, man, and any upcoming shows, merch, anything that you like to announce?
I got this merch coming soon, man. Like a new clothing line I got called Riches in the Room. It's not based off finance, it's just more about like anybody, you just know you one of the ones every time you walk in the room. You know what I'm saying? It's whatever makes you, you know what I'm saying, what you bring to the table, you the richest in the room for sure. So that's how I feel every time I walk in any room, no matter who in there.
Yeah.
So I got the merch coming soon. I'm gonna drop it like maybe 2 weeks.
Okay.
Got the sweatsuits coming. This shit finna go crazy for sure.
Yeah, y'all make sure y'all tap in. Any new music coming soon?
Yeah, for sure. I got a new single coming on October 1st next week, Wednesday.
Okay.
Video dropping too. Then I'm gonna drop like a project soon, maybe like next month, a month and a half. I don't really got the name yet, but it's coming. It's
coming. Make sure y'all tune in. Yo, Cap, the last thing we do on Let's Level Up podcast before we leave, man, is give. This platform is called Let's Level Up. It's a platform not just leveling up financially, but also spiritually, mentally, physically, all types of way. Leveling up in every type of way you can. Whatever form you need to level up in life, if you're trying to be a better son, a better parent, a better daughter, whatever the case is. Right. This thing is about leveling up, trying to be a better person, trying to be better than yesterday. So a motivational message that you could give to the audience listening to you, they probably chasing their dreams, or they probably feeling depressed, especially now in this time of era that we live in, that everybody seeing this fakeness in social media, because everybody post the good stuff, but nobody post the bad stuff. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? So a motivational message for them folks out there, man. But look straight into your camera and let them know.
Hey, look, Kap G, if you trying to level up, man, number one advice, know yourself. Know yourself. We live in an era right now that it's so easy to get caught up in other stuff. Stuff ain't got nothing to do with you. Following, trying to look like a certain way, you know what I'm saying, when it ain't like that for real. Man, be confident in yourself. Be you. You know what I'm saying? Can't nobody tell you nothing if you be yourself. You know what I mean? Don't all that shenanigans, all that rah-rah. Hey, man, if you know yourself and you study yourself, know who you are for real, won't none of that get to you, and that's how you level up. You're going to have your own identity. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's so caught up in trying to be like the next person, what this person doing. Be yourself, man. I'm telling you, and everything going to be right. Level up.
Let's get it. Let's give it up for the homie Kap G. Yo, appreciate you again, bro. It's an honor having you on the platform. Like I said, legend from the A. Shit. When they mention the Hispanic rappers, because I know this is gonna pop even bigger for the Hispanic culture. When they gotta mention Kap G. So hey, shout out again to you, homie, and for the people viewing, man. Make sure you Make sure you subscribe, like, comment, share, all that great stuff, man. Even if you don't like the content, you ain't got to pay nothing to subscribe, man.
Exactly.
All right? So, yeah, hey, bro, I, again, appreciate you. And you already know what we going to keep on doing, leveling up, baby. Let's go. Let's get it.